The holiday season stretches families financially. About a third of Coloradans already struggle to pay for health care, food, or housing. And the holidays are traditionally a time when Colorado sees an increase in evictions. Our Angelina McCall starts us off tonight with that.
Across the metro, there are difficult decisions, harder if you're a renter.
That there's still a high need and a lot of folks in our community struggling.
Marissa Molina with the Community Economic Defense Project says eviction rates remain high at a time when resources are more limited, like rental assistance funding.
And resources are tough, I think, particularly as we see federal policy changes threaten so many of the social safety net programs, whether that is SNAP or rental assistance. Those are all, and the weakening of fair housing enforcement, all of those things make it much harder for people to stay in their homes.
Across the city and county of Denver, we've seen just under 14,000 eviction filings so far this year. Those numbers are slightly lower than last year, when we saw around 16,000 for all of 2024.
This decrease obviously is important to celebrate, but it's not enough to show us that there's a significant change happening.
The data comes after the 2025 Colorado Health Access Survey, revealing that 11.3% of people couldn't afford their mortgage or rent, and a third struggled for other basic necessities, meaning people will often have to make a choice between things Molina says shouldn't have to be options.
Program, we're seeing still a massive influx of people coming into our office asking for support. So we know that there's still a high need in our community for this support.
Still important to keep in mind that these numbers are drastically higher than pre-pandemic levels when we saw just about 9,200 eviction filings in the city and county of Denver. So they've almost doubled, Kyle, in the last 6 years.
I feel like we have heard, though, that rents are decreasing in Denver.
Yeah, we've been talking about that. And coincidentally, what's happening is that we're actually seeing those rents decrease at faster rates in these more luxury buildings. So people who would typically struggle to make rent aren't actually seeing those decreases that other people are seeing in the metro, which makes it really hard, right? When you have one group saying, oh, actually, my rent's lower, or I've been able to find better rent. And then you have other people saying, I'm in the exact same position I was just a couple of years ago.
Yeah, the folks who are really feeling squeezed. Angelina McCall, thank you.